is usually measured in Fahrenheit scale or the Celsius scale. Use the formula F equals 1 and 8/10 plus 32 to convert from one scale to the other. A says convert the temperature for Alaska's recorded low in July to Celsius, round to the nearest degree. So first of all, looking at my formula, what do you think the F stands for?
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. What does the C stand for?
Celsius.
Celsius. Looking at my table, what is it titled?
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. So I'm going to look at July. What degree
16.
was it? 16. So am I going to put that in for F or
Yes.
for C?
F.
F because it's Fahrenheit. So you have 16 equals 1 and 8/10 plus 32. Now you have to solve for C. Your whole group has to solve that problem and agree on an answer, just like we did the other day. You'll stand up when you all three agree on an answer. If you're right, I'll give you the next problem. Okay? After you get done with all of the problems, you get your homework assignment. You may use a calculator. I need everybody to look at number 14 on the homework. What number? 14. It says room temperature ranges from 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Find the range and the room temperature in Fahrenheit. Use the formula F minus 32 equals 1.8 C to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this time, we are given what? Celsius. So are we going to put it in for C or F? C. Okay, now it says to find a range. What does a range mean? Raise your hand. What does a range mean, Samantha? It means somewhere in between, right? So what does that mean for your answers? How many answers are you going to have? Julia? 2, okay? Because we have to have like a range of numbers between this and this. So how many times do you think you're going to need to use this formula? Twice. Okay, what would be the first setup? Raise your hand. What would be my first setup? What? For 20, what do you mean for that? Tell me what to write, Brian. Tell me, Trey.
Your F minus your 32
Okay.
equals 1.8 times
Times what?
times 20.
Good. So I substituted, since we said it was for Celsius, I substituted for C. And now I'm going to solve. So what do you think my other equation is going to have to be? Aiden, what do you think my other equation would have to be? Good. Now, these ones look a little different than what we've done. What would I have to do first to solve? Multiplication. Trey, what would I multiply?
Your 20 and your
Good. So multiply these two first to figure out what your total is. And then you should be able to solve from there. Same thing over here. Multiply these two first and then work from there to get F by itself. Okay? The ones that are multiplied, these two. And those two. Okay? You have the rest of the class time to work.